All right. You know what? I always say all right in every video. And it's kind of hard, right? I always say all right, or every now and then I say Of course, my wife makes fun of me for that. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go on just on an overnighter. We're gonna check things out. I'm bringing my two boys. We're gonna camp. We're gonna play cars. We're gonna have a fire. I'm gonna do a little review on a fire pit that was inexpensive. Got off of Amazon for, I think it was like $20. It had like a little online coupon. So let's do this. Hey, you ready to go? Yeah? Where are we going? To the desert? Who's driving? Alright, so we reached the desert floor. It is sunny, 69 degrees, probably closer to, well, that's what my Alexa says, 69 degrees. And we're ready to go camp. How about you boys, ready to go camp? Yeah! So we're gonna get out to go look at the sign for the Mortero Wash, and it talks about the different trails here in Borrego. But it also talks about the railroad, and hopefully we have time tomorrow to go do a hike. But look at all those bees. Must be a beehive over there. Hey boys, why don't you go and check it out?
No.
So right now we are in Borrego. We're gonna go head down a road called to the Mortero Wash. There's a water tower back there, and there's a bunch of rocks. I know there's some petroglyphs, railroad tracks to the old railroad that went to San Diego area, or San Diego County, that also went to the Imperial Valley. So it's like the connecting railway. Also, there are rules and regulations out here because it is a state park, and one of them just happens to be that you can't have any open fires in a pit. You actually have to have them in a metal container. So I actually purchased something from Amazon. I'm going to try it out, see how it works. It was cheap. It's 20 bucks. What could go wrong? So we'll see. Can you imagine trying to hike through any of that? That's insane. I mean, I'd try it. It looks like fun, but I'd probably get to like one mountain and be done. How'd you guys get down there?
By the trail!
All right, so we just found a beautiful camp spot. We're at the base of the mountains. It's a little breezy over here, but from what I understand, the wind's supposed to completely die down. But check out my camp spot. Got Zach over there playing cars. Got the tent set up right up on top of the edge. We're on the high ground. We did get a lot of rain in San Diego, so just gonna make sure that you're on the high ground so that you don't experience any type of flash flooding, and you always have a way out. What are you doing?
I'm playing Beyblades.
Cool. Now your brother's playing cars. I'm gonna go in and play some cars with him first, okay?
Okay.
You know, I think you truly need to just get away. Especially with this whole coronavirus or COVID-19. You know, people are going crazy buying tons of toilet paper. You know, I mean, yes, be prepared. But don't go crazy. Don't feed into what the media is portraying. So I'm out here just getting away. Yeah, I'm videotaping, I'm documenting all this stuff, but I'm out here with my boys. And soon I'm gonna put this camera down and I'm gonna go play cars and I'm gonna go play Beyblades and we're gonna go for a hike. And we're just gonna enjoy this time that we have. These little overnight trips, these little tiny adventures, this is what those kids remember. And I think that's what it's all about. So I'll do a little presentation on that little fire pit that I have, depending on the wind, because if it's a little too windy, I'm not gonna light a fire. We may just hunker down. Right now it's probably about 10 to 15 miles per hour. But I'm gonna put this camera down and I'm gonna go and play cars. So, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here. It's not gonna be a secret anymore. I left my sleeping bag at home. But I'm prepared. I have a couple extra blankets. My kids have sleeping bags. I have a Thermarest sleeping pad. But yeah, I'm a jackass. I forget. This is the second time I've ever done that. This is horrible. Anyways, I'm gonna present to you I believe it's called the Such Deco outdoor fire pit. Of course, it's made in China. So let's do a little unboxing here. So right now, sitting on my handy dandy Coleman table here. So this is how big it is. Check that out. I believe that the dimensions, width by or length by width by height they're all 16 inches. All folded up just like that. Comes in a little box. Maybe use that for kindling later. Now I'm sure you've seen these guys on Amazon or other YouTubers doing it. But, so the other ones actually have longer tubes. So this one has a bunch of tubes. Of course, getting this out of the bag is going to be a little bit of a bear. But travel bag, set that aside. So as you can see, has a little cage with 4 little poles, right? They just fold out. Kind of hard to mess that one up. All in the different angles. One side are going to be the legs. One side will be the legs. And the other side will be the feet. Now check this out. This is that mesh that you can have fires on. So you have tiny little clips on the side that'll fit in each one of the end holes here, and your fire would be able to stack right on top of that. So I guess the beauty of it is that you always have oxygen coming through the bottom. Now I'm not sure how ash goes through. You know, some places you have rules and regulations on having fires and leaving no trace. I'm not sure how that's going to be. Not bad for 20 bucks. There we go. There's 4 pieces of pine firewood. Not stressing it out at all. Of course, pine is really light. Not too bad. Hopefully the wind dies down enough that I can have a fire. It's actually getting pretty calm right now. You know, there's nothing like enjoying a fire, being with your family, being in the outdoors. I mean, dude, seriously, look at this. I'm in like some valley right now, and it's just amazing. Like, I'm just surrounded by big giant boulders. I mean, if this isn't sweet, check this out. Right, the sun is about ready to set over there in the mountains. This whole valley over here. It's beautiful. Anyways, so like I was saying, the wind died. I had the fire going. It's sitting on the stand. It's working pretty damn good. You know, I didn't put it over an existing fire pit like I said. I figured that I could always rehab the area anyways. I probably shouldn't have used pine because pine just starts snapping and crackling and popping and doing all that stuff. But all in all, check it out. It works good. Of course, my kids left some sticks around, right? They had the sticks in the fire, but those will all end up in the fire. Looks kind of dark right there. Let's see. Let's bring it out to the light. A little bit better. So last night, horrible. The wind was crazy. So yeah, was not a good night of sleep at all. And as far as that fire pit is concerned, you can see it right there. I was hoping to, because the wind wasn't bad last night when I went to bed, I let it cool down, and that looks like the leg is good, but it's not. It's just needs to go inside. So we're gonna make some breakfast right now. Got some bacon on there, make some eggs. And then we're gonna go hiking back up there in that canyon. There's some palm trees that are back there. And then the kids want to go hike to a railroad trestle that's just down the road. Actually, not the railroad trestle, there's a tunnel. So we want to hike to the tunnel.